Hello ladies and gentlemen, Commissar Zero here, bringing you a video from what feels like a very long time. I think it's been 2 weeks. So I thought I'd do something different. I'm doing World of Warships. What is this, you may ask, ladies and gentlemen? Well, if you're living under a rock, or somewhere in the South Sudan, or in the desert, World of Warships is wargaming's next foray into 20th century warfare. World of Tanks, I think many people know, and I really like World of Tanks. Oh, disclaimer, before any of this starts, I am really crap at this game. I love the history, I love the knowledge, but I am awful at this game, like ridiculously awful. Right, now that that's out of the way, World of Warships went into open beta yesterday, or beta, depends where you're from. I say beta. So yeah, enjoy it, ladies and gentlemen. You can now all of you play. This is a what was I going to say? So this is just a quick rundown, basically. One of the first games I've been playing today, and unlike other very famous YouTubers who I am in no way ever going to try to compete with when it comes to wargaming. I don't record and then find a good one or find a bad one and talk over it. I just sort of play. Oh, he's got my engines. Explosive. So this is the USS Chester, Tier 2 US cruiser, World War I era. All of them were decommissioned by the 1930s. Interesting fact is that it was one of the first, if not the first, stop shooting at me, US ships of the line anyway to have steam pumps. Steam turbines. Sorry. Right, he's taken out one of my guns, but I think my crew have fixed it. So what I'm going to try and do is just make a beeline for the rest of the fleet over there. So cruisers are your multi-roles. They're like something everyone can be good at, if that makes sense. Oh look, it's another Chester. Let's see if I can get it. Gotta wait for the turrets to rotate. Please rotate. Rotate. Rounds out. Just say shells out. That sounded like a battleship, so it got me zeroed. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, if I don't talk whilst I'm aiming. I must focus. Come on, hit it. God damn it. One more round. Let's see if we can hit that. Come on, I just need 1 or 2 shells to hit that. 1 or 2 shells. Nice.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
Oh, got me. And I got first blood. Lovely. Right, what else can we work with? That's a St. Louis, I think, so I need to get out of her gun range quite quickly. She's aiming at me. Hard to port, hard to port. I got her, though. Right, I'm going to get behind this island. I'm actually in front now. Unlike World of Tanks, well, I suppose in World of Tanks it's important, but more importantly in World of Warships, you must, that's a battleship, you must realise your positioning, you must plan where you're going to go, unlike what I have not done yet. I was just focusing on that Chester, and now I'm going to have no cover in between me and this St. Louis. My best hope is literally to gun around this island, but he's going to be, oh, he's behind that island, okay, I'm safe for the moment. Whew. Rounds out. Got to hit on the destroyer. Destroyers are the very light ships. A bit like glass cannons, they pack a punch with their torpedoes. But obviously they're very, very lightly armoured. AP goes straight through them, armour-piercing shells. So you want to try and... 2 got over. Can I hit him? Can I hit him? Can I hit him? You want to try...
Our team has taken the lead.
And, oh, I did hit him. With high explosive. Let's focus on this battleship, see if we can take her out. It's actually at the very limit of my range, so I'm going to see if I can get a citadel penetration with my AP. Come on, load. Shells out. Not really, but you know. Oh, he's turning, he comes to the edge of the map. So he's made the mistake. In World of Warships, you must always move. I need to start turning, actually. I think I bounced off there, which is not pleasant. Switch to HE. Oh! And you do not want to be, in any circumstances, that. Right, quick repair cruise. You don't want to be hit by a battleship, really. Even in a cruiser. Battleships are definitely cruisers. Can I kill him before he kills me? Because I'm dead. My repair crews have gone. Aim for the superstructure, and I'm out. Well, this gives us a chance to watch the others. So this is a St. Louis, tier 3. She has got a lot of guns. Look at those guns. And a bit scratched, badly scratched. Let's see if we can go to that battleship all the way over here, because that's who I was supporting. Here we go. USS South Carolina. Tier 3 battleship for the US Navy, obviously. Not really doing anything. Trying to hide, I imagine. It's a shame because those battleships are actually quite badly damaged, both of them. So, World of Warships is finally an open beta. Basically means you can all play, you can all sign up, you can all get straight into it. It's got the usual sort of jazz in terms of progression unlock. You go from tier 1 to tier 2, tier 3, up to about tier 4, and then after tier 4 it's a bit of a grind. So getting to tier 5 is harder. It's like World of Tanks, pretty much. And I am finding it very enjoyable. Maybe because it's different to World of Tanks, or War Thunder, which would be the other type of game around that sort of area. And I thought I would, you know, it's been a while since I've posted a video, and I'm really sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a bit of a busy week, and I finally finished work, and I thought I'd take the week off, and I realised actually during the work week I hadn't posted any videos. So that was 2 weeks off. I was like, oh god, no. So I'm going to give you this video, and I've also got another video lined up because of this weekend as well, which I'm probably going to play more of. It's Phase 3 for Armoured Warfare Early Access Testing, and I really want to play some of that. I'll show you some of it, because it's 21st century tanks rather than 20th century tanks. So yay. Oh, the battleship's actually, battleship's got in contact. Come on! Where is he? There we go, South Carolina. Malta Legend. It's having a bit of a turning fight, which is good because the... actually, that's a Carolina as well, I'm pretty sure, which is a shame. The Carolinas are very good brawlers. Their guns fire slightly faster. They're not as long range as the Japanese warships, battleships, cannons. And they're far more manoeuvrable. Oh, he's going to burn out. Can he get one more? No, he can't. That's a shame. It's kind of even, actually. It is even. The only difference is they've got more battleships, but 2 of them are really badly damaged. We've got a destroyer who will probably die if he makes a run on someone, but that name, I'm not even gonna, you know, that name there. Oh well. Yes, because playing World of Warships makes it damage. We've got this camera. So he's targeting the destroyer up there. I'll show you another game as well, ladies and gentlemen, because I think I've got enough experience now to unlock tier 3, the USS St. Louis, which is a beast of a ship. Here's our battleship, the only battleship we've got left, the Imperial Navy Kawachi.
Our team has taken the lead.
Excellent. Oh, all the battleships are gone. Rounds out. So the Kawachi's a lot like the German tanks in World of Tanks. It's a sniper. It's designed to sit at its maximum range of its guns and fire at shells at someone. to not ram its friends. Is there any tips or stuff? I haven't played this long enough really to give you basic tips. One thing I would say, if you play destroyers, please check your sight lines before you fire off torpedoes, because friendly torpedoes at the moment are more dangerous than enemy torpedoes. They fire them behind you. As a cruiser, I go up front to try and draw the fire out away from the destroyers while they make their runs, but the destroyers decide to launch their torpedoes behind me, which means I have to check behind me constantly. Might be able to kill this. St. Louis, I think, from the look of the funnels. Yeah, they're all St. Louis, except one Chester. No, it wasn't Chester, it was a oh, I don't even know. A Chickamani? A Chikuma? A Chikuma. Focus fire, don't die. Yep. Pretty... you know... self-explanatory. Nice broadside into an island there. He's obviously trying to lob them over. He might get that actually. Look at the amount of guns. And then you've got secondary batteries as well. Come on, let's finish this, gents. Not into the island, please. This guy's got more of a chance, though he's been set on fire. His guns are all fire. That battleship really needs to be destroyed. Where's the destroyer? He should be trying to get it. He's going for... Where is the destroyer? Oh, he's all the way back there. Oh, my mouse. I think these cruisers, all of them together, can handle that battleship. Cruisers are, if it was rock, paper, scissors, destroyers beat battleships, battleships beat cruisers, cruisers beat destroyers. Of course, it's not that simple. Battleships can take all of them on, except destroyers are faster. Cruisers can take both on as well, but they really need backup when dealing with battleships.
Our victory is in sight.
And as for aircraft carriers, everyone can beat aircraft carriers, but aircraft carriers can damage everyone, so... Oh, he's running out of there. I forgot there were two cruisers. The mop-up can be a bit... but I don't really like commenting over replays. I'd rather give my personal opinion as it's happening in front of me, if that makes sense. For these sort of games. For RTSs, of course, because RTSs I really can't think and do it at the same time and talk at the same time and be like, oh. Ah, victory. For the whatever navy this is. Right, I will hop out of this replay. Not replay, I'll just hop out and then hop back in when the next match occurs. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, again. Back into the second match. This will all be one video then. So, this is the Tier 3 USS St. Louis cruiser, World War I design. And she's got a lot of guns. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 main batteries. Along with many, many secondary armaments. So what I need to do is keep with the flock. Range of about 9.2k, I think. Or was it 8.2? It might be 8.2. But she's got a lot of guns. She's also got about 1, 2, 3... Can these guns... If I just... Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guns that can fire forward. So she's definitely a line breaker. Of course, I would never recommend doing that. Broadside's always the best option. So you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guns. Oh, Chester, you fool! Get out of the way! Full ahead. Still out of range. It's 9k. 9.8. 9.2. Need to get a bit more in. I'm going to support this battleship, which is over here. What tier is he? So I'm top tier. Not the most powerful though, obviously, because there's battleships about. He is going to pop out. Shells out. Nice. Problem is, you do have to give it a bit of leeway to allow other guns to fire, because they are in the they're not turreted, they're actually in the superstructure. Oh, that probably was a bit too much. Oh, we're okay.
Our team has taken the lead.
Should probably focus on them. Moving too slowly. Try. Oh, he's going. He's moving. Nice. Got to go. So the point to HE is to try and hit their modules and knock them out that way. He's dead. I'm going to cut off the St. Louis. Is this the St. Louis? I can't see it. It must be. It is. Stop moving. I think it's. Come on. I'm going to see if my AP can pierce him. I'm going to put out the fire though.
Problem solved, sir.
The AP can pierce, I can do more damage. No, that bounced. We'll try one more volley. Most of them bounce. The trajectory is just too flat. I can't really get a bead on him. So really, we're just chucking shots at each other. Well, I've got lots more support. There's a battleship on the other side of him. Probably have killed him by now if I just me. Oh, he's took a turret out. There we go, got him. Just need to wait for these fires.
We destroyed an enemy cruiser.
What's that? It looks like an embassy. AP, you really want to hit the citadel, which is the top base of the ship. It's not the armoured skirt around it, it's the sort of the top. Because that's where it's the most heavily armed. The actual citadel is... sorry, the citadel's not the top base. The citadel is the armoured compartments where the engines and the munitions is kept. But the best place to penetrate them is by hitting the top. So around midships, somewhere around there. Fires are out. Right, I'm still alive. That's a good thing. But I'm at the base of the map, so it might take a while to get back into effective gun range. Let's pray that I can before the game's up. There's 3 battleships. We have all of our battleships and we lost 3 cruisers. They have no destroyers. They have 1 cruiser. I'm seeing it up here, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not aware. So little triangles are destroyers. These 2 are cruisers, one of which is me. These ones with double stripes are battleships, and these are the capture points, which also add points towards the tick. But also, inflicting damage upon an enemy ship also adds points. if that makes sense. There's one. Already under fire. The other two battleships are making for the corner of the map, from the looks of it. The destroyers are going to probably try and get in range and launch their torpedoes. USS destroyers have... their range is really small in their torpedoes. I think they pack more of a punch though. Japanese one. I think actually Japanese torpedoes are just better. Oh! Did we win? Victory. Right, well there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Came around the middle in terms of experience earned, so not too bad. Sorry for it being so late, it's been 2 weeks, but I'm going to start trying to get some more videos out. As always, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this. Please check out World of Warships. It's great. If you're into 20th century military stuff like me, you'll love it. As always, have a nice day.